Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Nick. We're two friends who went to school together on the outskirts of Chicago.
I'm a mechanical engineer, and I've always worked with my hands growing up, and always try to find out new hobbies, new habits. I always couldn't stay with one thing, ranging from painting to working with leather to working on my car. I'm always exploring, always trying to learn, and luckily I have a good friend to join me in that adventure. I've lived in Illinois most of my life and recently moved out to Texas, starting a new adventure with a good friend of trying to learn new hobbies, learn new subjects, and hopefully you join along for the venture.
I'm Nick. Of course, Mike moved to Texas, and he had to tell you about it because he's went to Texas. I've moved around quite a bit. I went to school in Illinois, like Mike said. Went to high school there. Moved out to Idaho. Went out west. Did some odd jobs around there. I worked in a logging crew. I fought fire, and I counted trees. And now I work outside, which is where I wanted to be, away from people, out in the woods, just me and the trees, working down in southern Oregon. And I like reading books, fishing mostly. Again, not talking to people seems to be a theme in my interests in my life, but I like hanging out with my friends. This is where this podcast came from. I think me and Mike were drinking one night and everyone else had gone to bed, and we kind of just started shooting the shit about different subjects. And we formed a book club at one point, and we discussed different books we read, and we've been bouncing ideas off each other for quite some time.
When two outcast nerds get together and start talking about random things and you throw some good whiskey in the mix, you never know what can happen. So recently we've launched a new podcast called Backyard Philosophy. So that moment when most people have gone home, but your good friends are still there by the fire. Fire's dying, you got a cold one in your hand, and you're just going down the rabbit hole talking ideas and wondering what if. What is the meaning of life? What is invasive species doing to our planet? Just wondering about questions and talking about them. Me and Nick here are doing a little bit of research. We are fools with a capital F, but we try our best. So please join us in our new adventure of Backyard Philosophy.
Yeah, like we almost named this podcast, A Blind Squirrel Finds a Nut Every Now and Then. We're going to call on some of our friends to help us get to the bottom of some of these issues. We want to talk to the boots on the ground kind of people because they're going to know more than us. We're not pretending to know anything we don't. We're doing a good amount of research, but there's stuff we're going to miss. If you know something that we need to talk about, let us know.
I hope you join us in this brave new adventure and learn some new things along the way. Welcome to Backyard Philosophy.